Hello, hello, hello. Alright, I think I got the mic working pretty good right now. So, what's up, guys? Welcome back. It's your boy Unique Gamer. We're back with Rise of the Ronin. If y'all checked out the last episode, there was a big clash. We picked a side, and of course, we picked our boys and anti-shogunate, and we brought down the shogunate. Um, it was it was a lot. You got to check out the last Let's Play and check that Let's Play out. But now we're diving into the new one, which is going to be called Our Return to Edo, which also we towards the end of the Let's Play we ran into the Blue Demon again, and he joined us, and we discovered his technique and we added it into our katana style. And also Ryumi survived the life-threatening attack on his life. So we're gonna talk to him right now and dive into this new Let's Play on Edo, and we'll go from there. Also, if you guys like the Let's Play, please hit that like button, and if you want to consider subscribing to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. We got a lot more coming up, like a couple new games coming up, but we're gonna dive into an older game to prepare ourselves for Elden Ring, which is the new Elden Ring DLC, the Shadow of the Erd Tree. We're gonna dive into Elden Ring and go from there. Sorry about that extra noise out here. That's my daughter. She's wilding. She's only one. She's getting over a cold, and you know, 1 year old. She's about to be two. She's about to be two. So diving into the terrible twos, we're dealing with it. Me and the missus are dealing with it every day. But we're gonna dive into this Let's Play Rise of the Ronin. Hope you guys enjoy it, and let's get it. Won't do that much commentary, so you guys can enjoy this. This seems like the ending act of this, so let's just immerse ourselves in the content to come. I enjoy you guys. Thank you guys for coming through to watch it on this Sunday evening. Let's go ahead and get it.
Hey, good to see you. Thanks to you, I'm right as rain again. Just look. Like this, and this. I know you're always looking out for me. I guess that's just how it goes with us, huh? So, while I've been resting, I've had a lot of time to think. Once all this is over, I want to take that trip to America. See, my friends continued fighting for our beliefs, for a new dawn. Even when I couldn't. That's how I know Japan will be alright without me. So I want to travel around America and see everything it has to offer. I think everything's pretty much settled down now. Well, suppose I was wrong. But still, I'm not worried about our future anymore. With you, Katsura, and Katsu around, I know our country is in good hands. Not right away, of course. I'll wait for things to get a little more quiet. The truth is, I'd love for you to be there with me. But we each have our own path to walk. And that's why we have to part ways, at least for now. But we'll be reunited one day. You're my counterpart, after all. I just have one last thing to ask you. Will you spar with me? Think about it. We've known each other all this time, but never once properly dueled. Also, I can't be walking around with a sword in America. Let me put the samurai part of myself to rest. Huh? Let's do it at the place where everything began. The place where we first met. The magistrate's estate in Yokohama. So how about it? Care to go around? Good answer. Let's go.
Our boy took a brush with death, and now he's wanting to go view the world. I understand all of that. And duel one of our best friends. Let's get it.
Visibility is good today. The horizon is crystal clear. We walked all the way here, didn't we, when we first met? Feels like it was only yesterday. Right then.
Thank you for joining in, man. Thank you
Don't
for
hold
joining
back. Give me everything you've got. Let's see if I can handle it. As I maybe have rested up a little bit longer. You should know better than anyone, but I'm far from beaten. I don't even want this square. You got me. Crossing swords with you really brings home how strong you are. Well, now that I fought the strongest warrior around, I can go with no regrets. This is the end of Yoma Sakamoto, the Japanese samurai. From now on, I'm Yoma Sakamoto, citizen of the world. Listen, I want you to have my sword. I'm forever in your debt for all you've done.
Wow.
Besides, it's not like I can carry it around with me in America.
I'll hold it for you when you return, man.
There's a saying they have over there. It's always darkest before the dawn. It might feel dark now, but I believe Japan's new dawn is close at hand. If we work together, I know we can iron out these last few problems. And once we do, I can head to America with my conscience clear and mind at ease. That's the spirit.
Wow, boy, our boy gonna leave. It's a long road from Ryoma, my bad. So we knocked out that one. This is the gambling den, which is close to get this public disturbance, and we want to knock out that public disturbance right there. Ooh, we got a banner over here, but we'll go knock out the public disturbance first. Let's hit the public disturbance, and then we'll try to get these banners. Hopefully some other stuff open up. Grab that. Let's get a horse here. Shouldn't be that far off. Oh yeah, it's like right there. I almost went the wrong way. I see we got a little quest popped up right there we can take care of.
Hello there. I've got a fine selection of wares.
So like I said, these guys are basically thugs. So they're
Curious.
basically, they want to take our money and basically not really give us nothing good. But we can attack them afterwards.
It goes without saying, but no returns.
変だな。出たな。
Over here. Hello again. Not bad at all. Good. Take your time. What do you want? What do you want? Something else? Sure. Sure. Let me know what you think of it next time. Hello again. I will answer to the best of my understanding. Ah. All right then. I trust there's nothing left to be said.
I procure. How can I help you today? Me? Really? I've got just the thing for you. There's something I would like you to see. A fine item, wouldn't you say? A fine item, wouldn't you say? A fine item, wouldn't you say? What is it you desire? A fine item, wouldn't you say? Is there anything else I can be of assistance with? I'll keep my eyes peeled for anything that might interest you.
That's how it is. No, it's not like that. No, it's not like that.
I'm glad you're here. I'm so relieved to see your face. Oh, this is really lovely. I suspect. I know what it is. Very well. I won't run. Be straight with me. Oh. Well, if you say so. Let's just... Is something the matter? What is it? Why? That's a tricky question. I'm not sure there was ever a specific reason. I suppose my father might have influenced me a little. But whatever it was, I'm happy with the decisions I've made. How else would I be able to treat a certain someone's never-ending series of injuries? Don't ask me questions you already know the answers to. You know I would. I'd be angrier at you than anyone. But I'm not saying you should stop fighting. You've made your choice after all. Just think about how it makes me feel from time to time. All I can do is wait and hope you'll come back to me. So, if you don't come back, I'll kill you myself. Got it? Oh, all right. Promise me, we'll meet again.
I've heard a lot about you. I'll make it cheap, so do have a browse.
Huh.
Some valuable goods here. We'll be sure to make good use of them. を相手しろ。
Marco, over there! My sons! This way! There he is! You have to stop him! Would have been for worse if we weren't for you. Thanks for the help.
Huh.
Good things come to those who wait. I knew you would come. It must be fate. Around the same time you did, of course. In any case, there is something that I'd like to talk to you about. I've already picked out the place. Well, will you come with me? Wonderful. Let us be on our way then. Say, mind if I tell you a bit about my past while we walk? Years ago, I worked as a day laborer at Edo Castle. While there, I happened into the employ of a generous nobleman. Those days are long gone, but I really had it good. Huh. You know, it so happens that it was snowing on that day also. We are almost there. You'll know it when you see it. Right. Let's stop here, shall we? I believe you are already quite familiar with this spot. Indeed. This is the place where Lord E was attacked. By you, no less. I don't make mistakes. It's my business to know things after all. Like how there was a veiled edge amongst the men who attacked Lord E at the Sakurada Gate. And that it was a veiled edge who murdered him. You see, all this time I've been watching you, testing your strength. And my suspicions have been confirmed. You are that veiled edge. So I ask you, who was it that murdered my lord? Ah, your lips are sealed. Is that it? Very well then. I will just have to pry them open myself! Let's go, Veiled Edge! Enemy of Lord E! But I won't go down so easily! Is this the end? I don't understand. What's wrong, Veiled Edge? Why won't you finish the job? Wonderful. Not that it matters, seeing as I've lost. But let me ask you one thing. What are your true feelings about Lord E? Tell me, did his death accomplish anything? I only wanted to know how you really felt. Not that there is anything I can do about it now. Really? You believe my lord accomplished that? So, his death was not in vain. Thank you. I promise to not speak a word of what has happened here today. The public will be better for it, as will you, I imagine. Naturally, I will make no mention of it in my writing either. Manabe. Ah, we served the same lord, but that is all. If you ask me, the man is stuck in the past. We are not at all alike. Good question. With Lord E gone, I have no further ties to the shogunate. Who knows? I may open up a used bookstore and then continue peddling information on the side. But I do hope we will meet again someday, if the fates allow.
Is there anyone with confidence in their martial skills? Ah, excellent timing, my friend. Someone you know has just become my pupil, you see. Would you care to give them a lesson? Are you ready? Begin!
Let's go. I got killed.
Enough! A fine display. Here's a token of my thanks. How you handled my pupil's attacks and threw him off balance was truly impressive.
We meet again. I see now it was wrong, what I did to the Shogun. Forgive me. So the Demon Claw Samurai is your so-called blade twin. I once schemed with that villain to plunge this country into civil war. After the dust had settled, I imagined that the British would take over, that I'd be put in charge, and that Japan would be mine. I really believed that I'd be able to protect its beautiful culture from the great powers. But I was blind. That villain would have had Japan destroyed in a bloody war. And had that happened, all would be lost. That is why I promise to do everything in my power to protect this country from now on. Do you trust me? Thank you. You know, this is the first time we've really spoken to each other since our first meeting. Ah, that old poem. You have a good memory. Had Edo been consumed by flames, there would have been no such picturesque deaths.
I didn't expect to find you here. So you're a friend of Mr. Sato? I have business with him too, and of a rather urgent nature. I hope you don't mind my interrupting. Mr. Sato, I recall you're having some connection to the Sekihotai. Well, they appear to be up to no good. Any ideas as to what they're planning?
One thing does come to mind. The Demon Claw Samurai mentioned something about using them to blow up Kaneji Temple. Kaneji is the family temple of the Tokugawa, you see. So if you ask me, those nasty retainers are likely planning to storm Edo. You must understand, Kaneji Temple is a national treasure. What do you say? Will you help me prevent its destruction at the hands of the Sekihotai? I shan't forget this. Now, if they have indeed begun to mobilize, we'd best make haste. Every second counts.
I am heartened to know we can count on you. Let us meet at Kaneji Temple then.
You came. As expected, the temple grounds are crawling with suspicious individuals. I fear we may be too late. Leave that to me. I feel as if I know how their minds work. Given that the Sekihotai are seeking to provoke the shogunate, they will surely plant any bombs in places of symbolic import. Let us go.
Let's be quick. He who hesitates is lost, after all.
No! This temple was one of Japan's treasures!
Come on, then.
such economy of movement. Outrage! Damn the Sekihotai! I had forgotten one place. Toshogu Shrine. It's the most important shrine in Ueno. Let's hurry!
Get ready.
Sato! But you of all people should interfere.
You coward. So the third unit
Just you wait.
Well, it seems that our work here is done. Toshogu Shrine is safe and sound thanks to your courageous efforts. We may not have saved all of Kaneji Temple, but I expected as much.
Tell me, Mr. Sato. That Yukawa fellow said this was all your plan.
And indeed it was. For I was once blinded by my excessive love for this country. Indeed, culture of Japan is a marvelous thing. To think that I came so close to destroying an invaluable piece of it. I wonder, do you think I can redeem myself? Doubtless you're correct. In other words, talk is cheap. It is time for action. However, my first order of business is to safeguard against a possible retaliation. I should be safe at the manor in Takanawa. You know, I have many valuable belongings there, Paintings and scrolls and other curios I've collected from all over Japan. In fact, you should really come by sometime for tea. I'm quite the connoisseur. Well, until then.
Hey!
Ah, back, are we? We've been hard at work with Master Kano since you last saw us.
Maybe this is a good chance to see how much we've improved. Care to spar a little? All the better. I certainly wasn't planning to.
We're ready, whenever you are.
We're going to take you down this time! Pay yourself!
More than we expected! I'll show you! Roots of our training!
Yes! Revenge at last! We're going to take you down this time! Pay yourself!
I can't simply back and forth.
Damn it. I can't believe we still aren't a match for you.
You're very strong. To think I'd lose again.
Phew. Well, at least we put up more of a fight this time. Ito?
Right. We don't have time to dwell on our losses anyway. Not if we've got the betterment of this nation to worry about.
Thank you, Master Kano, for all you've done for us. We've made excellent headway, thanks to you.
I admit I was rather skeptical of your capacity for improvement at first, but seeing how much you've grown, you've more than earned my respect. It makes me want to develop a form of combat focused on non-lethal self-defense, a discipline that allows practitioners to take measure of each other's skill. Through training, my students will learn a new way to live, a gentle way, or judo, so to speak.
Quite the great man, isn't he? What do you make of this?
I think it sounds like a splendid idea. Perhaps spreading Judo's principles far and wide will cultivate the peace we are all in search of.
And we'll do our part to form a government that will help make that peace a reality.
Great! Let's aim for nothing less! I'm over here. Here.
What a coincidence.
Oh, you're here as well, are you? Ah, that's very kind of you. I'm not sure if the medicine's working or not, but the abrupt coughing seems to have abated somewhat. As long as I draw my breath, I want to be able to aid my comrades. That is my hope, anyway. But nothing anyone says is getting through to Hijikata right now. Even though I doubt Kondo desires to participate in this foolish conflict. That's about it then?
Have you heard from Katsu? Hijikata is intent on getting back at the Satsuma Choshu Alliance for what was done to Kondo. The fool is beyond listening to reason. In fact, He's even gone so far as to drive us all out from the outpost. Katsu mentioned something about Saito willing to help. However, it appears Lord Katamori has called him away. This is when Katsu is trying to prevent an all-out battle for Edo. Should the Shinsengumi wage war, I fear that all his efforts will have been wasted. We may have to stop them by force, but they're already stocking up on heavy artillery. Getting involved now would surely result in retaliation. That said, with your help, we might stand a chance. I beg of you, talk to Hijikata. I'm counting on you. Be sure to tread carefully. Like a predator hunting prey.
want to get to Hichikata, you'll have to go through me first.
Ready. Ready. Ready.
Seems like it might be worth something.
Don't rush. Take your time. Is that
Oh.
I wonder how you use it. Thanks for your patronage.
We can't back down now.
Ready.
Battle! I warn you, not to get in the way!
Hijikata, please. You know, grieve for Kondo as well.
Shut up! You couldn't possibly understand how it feels. The captain! For all my foreign comrades! Carry on Kondo's legacy!
Look before you leave.
What am I doing? We will never surrender. Even if I am to die here today. You hear me?
Kondo wanted us to live, Hijikata. You mustn't forget the mission he entrusted to us on that day.
He asked us to become samurai for a new age. If we are to die here like dogs, will the true meaning of his words be lost forever?
I think we should look for the answer to that question together, Hijikata. Besides, you can always die later.
Yes. It seems I need to calm my mind. We won't start a fight for selfish reasons. That is my promise as the vice captain of the Shinsengumi. I shall now go and calm my troops. They must be pretty worked up. But remember, all of us fully intend to fight and die like true samurai. So the next time we fight, it will be to the death. Until then, if you have any business to discuss with us, we will receive you here. you came.
Ah, it's you. We have some pressing matters to discuss. Leave us for now.
One moment, Lord Katamori. I believe I found the perfect blade for this mission. I'd like to take them with me, if I may.
You may be right. Very well. I leave the matter in your hands.
Rumor has it Kondo's head is to be displayed at the Sanjo-gawara execution grounds in Kyoto.
If that be true, it could serve as the spark which sets the Shinsengumi to revolt. It would make a mockery of Kondo's dying wish. He told us that, should he be killed, he did not want his head to be displayed in public.
Only Lord Katamori and I know. Were Hijikata to get wind of this, I believe he would not be able to contain his rage.
I want you to go to Kyoto with Saito and ascertain the truth of this rumor. Good. I'm counting on you. Now head out.
We strike at the first chance.
You're finished! Shinsengumi!
So they knew. Just like at Abura no Koji. Come, let's take care of it. Right. Let's examine the bucket. Empty. It's only bait.
Just the two of you? And there I was hoping I could kill you all.
Sorry to disappoint. We're more than enough for the likes of you. You're getting careless.
You're stubborn one. Take your heads to the execution ground, where you can stay with Kondo.
Overdoing it.
Forgive me, Master Yabe.
It seems Kondo's head may be at the execution grounds. Let's go. Right. Kondo's head must be here somewhere. There's no reason for Kawakami to lie about it. Kondo, I've come for you. There was one other thing I promised Kondo, and that was to get rid of anyone who knew about this severed head. Do not think ill of me. I have nothing against you. but you must die here. Prepare yourself.
I promise, Kondo. Don't think ill of me.
Head must be here somewhere. There's no reason. Right. Kondo. Kondo. There was one other thing I do not see. Prepare yourself. I knew you wouldn't make this I promised, Kondo. Don't think ill of me. Must be here somewhere. There's no reason for Kawakami to lie about it. Kondo, there was one. Do not. Prepare yourself. I knew you wouldn't make this easy. Kondo, forgive me. Not quite obligation. You see, I who was once so ruthless, used to strive only to hone my skills as a swordsman. To what end? I knew not. But Kondo recruited me as I was, and showed me a path to follow. Kondo. Were we not both searching for a meaning behind the sword? I hardly expect you to forgive me for my actions. If you are going to kill me, know that I am fully prepared to receive your blade. Only do not reveal what you saw today. In the next world, I hope that I can apologize to Kondo for breaking my promise.
Huh.
Thought I'd wait inside. Can I help you? Top notch! Alright, though. Ah, understood.
Are you faring well? I am over the moon. And what might that be? Well then, take care.
I'm glad to see you. Please, be my guest. That is a most difficult question. If I had to give you an answer, I'd say, have an open mind. Naturally, hitting your target is important, but being a master of horseback archery entails far more than that. You must consider factors that lie beyond the target. The gait of your horse, its speed, the nature of the wind. In other words, you must be calm enough to fully take in your surroundings. Only then will you know the right moment to let your arrow fly. Till next time, then.
What is it this time? How splendid. All right. I see.
Are you faring well? Well then.
So we meet again. You got me figured out. See you around.
Something the matter? Splendid. Understood.
What is it? Allow me to thank you. Oh, really? I see.
I'm so relieved to see your face. Oh, this is really lovely. What is it? That came out of nowhere. Well, you can thank my father for them. And for all the abuse heaped upon me because of them. But for them to be called beautiful, maybe they're not so bad after all. Oh. Be sure to take care of your health.
Are you here to see Mr. Sato? I'm afraid tea time will have to come later. My efforts to track the Sekihotai's movement have led me straight here. They've broken into the manor in retaliation for our actions. Mr. Sato appears to have anticipated this and has prepared himself for the siege. I must rescue him before it is too late. Will you help me? Thanks. Okay. But it would be reckless to try to enter through the front gate. The place is crawling with enemies. However, I believe there to be a secret entrance in the back. We'd best sneak in that way.
いつめ。
What's taking them so long inside?
This is fishy. Could there be a hidden passage?
Excellent.
What another dead end. Damn this house.
You got them. You got them.
rush. Take your time. Is that all? Thanks for your patronage.
I'm glad you're here. But did you have to bring the enemy with you?
Found you, Sato!
Enemy
You'll pay
ahead.
for betraying us!
I prefer to think of it as realizing what's important.
What luck that I can avenge my brother too. Come, I will kill you both! My brother was meant to lead Japan to a better future. Brother, war like this. Brother, lend me your strength. Only when always raised can we begin to rebuild anew.
I have my orders. You may escape. What? The demon claw samurai, right? No. How could I fail again?
Forgive me, brother. I could not avenge you.
The Sekihotai have retreated. Thanks to you, of course. As you can imagine, this is not what I had in mind when I invited you over earlier. Those assassins appear to be acting on the Demon Claw Samurai's orders. It seems my betrayal has been quite the bitter pill to swallow. Even so, my resolve remains firm. No matter how many times they strike at me, I refuse to give in. Although the cruelty of that villain is not to be underestimated. I see. So you still consider that villain to be your blade twin? And perhaps you are fated to face each other. As for myself, I have no intention of giving up. I must continue to pour everything into preventing further violence. As an interpreter, I have many contacts, you see. And though I cannot fight like you, I am confident that I will have a role to play. So, let us work together to protect Edo. Nay, all of Japan.
I must say, you two have become very friendly while I've been away dealing with the remnants of the Kurosu.
Yes, you could say that.
Well, since we're all here, anyone up for tea time?
Ah, it's you. Ah, someone's back in Edo, I see. Didn't think you'd be likely to come here again. Look, this might seem sudden, but you need to leave Edo. I've got to get every man, woman, and child out of here. Once everyone's gone, we're burning it to the ground. That's the plan, at least. Unfortunately, we can't protect both the city and its people. And this is our only chance to stop the Alliance from finishing us off for good. Of course I don't want to do it! Look, I can't bear the thought of burning down the town where I was born and raised. But I owe it to the troops under my command to take decisive action. I need to ask Tatsugoro for his help, too. But if he heard this talk, I know he'd be furious. At any rate, we have a few days before the Alliance descend on Edo. I have to prepare as best I can. The British have strong ties to the Alliance, so I'll see if they'd be willing to help us broker a peace. I've got to get Sato, the interpreter, on our side. And then, I have to cool down the Shinsengumi. They're gathering in numbers, chomping at the bit to get revenge for Kondo. If I let them take up arms, all Edo will descend into chaos. I've sent Brunei to talk sense into them, but he'll have an uphill battle.
Apologies for interrupting, sir. The group calling themselves the Sekihotai have entered Edo Castle. They're headed to the inner chamber. Reports say their target is Princess Atsuko.
She's a former shogun's wife and a key figure of the Satsuma clan. I'm not sure what their plan is, but this is bound to rile up her clansmen.
Her Highness's escort is undermanned and requires assistance. The Shinshogumi may have stalled the Sekihotai, but it is only a matter of time. They've been dispatched elsewhere to firm up Edo's defenses. We had no other choice. A group of Roshigumi warriors returned from Kyoto, who formed around Koto Nakazawa. They're tasked with policing the streets and guarding Edo Castle. Good. I appreciate it. And what's more, I trust you. Get to Edo Castle as quick as you can and drive off the Sekihotai. Nakazawa can fill in the details when you arrive.
I know you just got back. Sorry you walked right into this. If we survive this, drinks are on me. Oh, and there's something else I want to run by you. Come see me about it later.
What are you doing here? Sounds about right. I plan on putting you to work then. There's a hidden passage close by that leads inside the castle. It'll be quicker to reach the inner chamber that way than storming in from the front. You can still make it if you hurry. Can you head straight to Princess Atsuko's chambers and get her out? Be on your guard. I'm sure our enemies have found the passage by now. Let's get started then.
I stand ready.
Think you can take me?
Ready.
Enemy ahead.
Very impressive.
That's a fine item you've got there.
My lady, you must leave.
A would-be savior is as far as you go. Save you pay for that. And turn all So it falls to the Demon Claw Samurai.
Just when I thought it had gotten quiet, who should appear but you? Oh my. Rescued by you once again. How should I thank you, I wonder? Now let me ask. Why were they after me? I see. By getting rid of me, a word of the shogunate, they conspired to rile up Saiko and the rest. The revolutionist army would rush to arms and Edo would be reduced to a sea of flames. I cannot allow all those fighting to make this country a better place to keep harming one another. Right. I'll start by writing a letter to Saigo and put down on paper how I truly feel about the state of affairs. I know he'll take my advice. Please, make sure he gets it.
Good work. I can take care of the princess from here.
そしたら
Oh, it's you.
Hello. Did you come to train today? Frankly, it all feels like a terrible dream. Ever since I heard the news, I've just been... But then Ryoma was willing to lay down his life for the sake of this country. Such was the extent of his ambition. Anyway, he'll pull through. I know it. But until he does, I'll need to think of what I can do.
Hello? Sorry to interrupt, but I was told I could find you here. I would like to employ your services as a bodyguard. My client is a noble lady who is well known to you.
If I may, I have something to ask. I'd like to assist with this mission. A larger detail means better security, right? Besides, I am a trained professional. I'm not just along for the ride.
I don't mind if they don't mind. Only you must not speak a word of this matter to anyone.
Of course I'm ready.
Well, I suppose that settles things. I'll go on ahead. We can meet by Edo Castle.
We should probably get a move on. What do you say? Shall we head for Edo Castle? Alright then, let's stay sharp.
Our destination is the inner chamber of Edo Castle. Outside of my lady and her maidservants, only a trusted few are admitted entrance. I'll lead the way. You follow. Good to go? Then let's go. As for you, no falling behind, all right?
Right!
The individual we are to protect works to broker peace between the shogunate and its rivals. But many of the shogun's vassals would prefer discord. Speak of the devil. Oi! What are you doing there? If you mean ill, you'd best prepare yourself.
We need her ladyship to behave herself. If you get in the way, I'll show no mercy.
I've got to say, I'm impressed. But then I should expect as much from a friend of Ryoma. I'm sure you two have covered each other's back like this countless times, right?
Good work. I am certain I shall be safe in your hands. And you are no slouch either. Please, accept my gratitude.
I'm glad that we could be of service to you. The key is reading your opponent's movements. My uncle taught me that.
You see, I have a mission that needs accomplishing. That said, I unfortunately don't have what it takes to defend myself. What an awful world we live in.
To defend myself? I'd like to request a rematch. What do you say? I feel like it will clear up some things for me. Questions I've had on my mind for a while now. Anyways, stop by the dojo after you are finished here. I'll be waiting for you. Sorry about what happened, Daria. But I really do want a rematch with you. Ever since the incident with Ryoma, I've been thinking about his ambitions and everything he is capable of. And how small my own dreams must appear in comparison. Perhaps you're right. But still, I can't stop thinking about it. Anyways, hearing the princess talk, I felt a spark inside of me. A sense of what I want to do with my life. Or what I ought to be doing. I'd like to explore this further. Will you help me do that? Thank you. I had a feeling you'd understand. Don't go easy on me now. I want you to give me all you've got. I won't hold back either. Now, let's have it. Now we fight.
Did I win?
I'll take you on.
Formidable as ever.
Yeah.
give it everything I have. I'm not beaten yet. You haven't beaten me yet.
Incredible. It looks like you win again. It's strange, but I feel oddly refreshed. You know, ever since our visit to Yoshiwara, I've come to realize something. The reason Ryoma stopped showing up at the dojo. For him, swordplay isn't everything in life. It's simply a means to bettering society, not an end in itself. Meanwhile, look at me, in my own world, training obsessively. It's no wonder his feelings changed. No, my admiration for him has not wavered. But first, I need to focus on myself. And to do that, I need to choose my own path. Besides, I think I found my purpose. I'd like to teach women the art of self-defense. After all, the dangers I've encountered recently can be found around any corner. I wish I could help build a society free from such dangers in the first place. But perhaps that's a dream for later. Thank you. Your words give me strength. Now that I've found my purpose, I beg you to look out for me. Say, how about we start training together? Sparring with someone who lacks a definite style is sure to push me to new heights. Besides, I feel like I might discover another side of myself. I only hope we can continue to spend time together.
Over here. Forgive me. I was deep in thought about the letter concerning the shogunate's future. Despite everything that's happening, you don't appear troubled in the least. Do you not feel anxious? You truly are a fascinating one. Would that I could be like you. Strong and unshakable. If only my princess were here right now. She has a way of lifting my spirits. indeed. She's taken off and disappeared. Now, this isn't the first time she's done this, so I have an inkling as to where she may be. I would have already gone to look for her myself, but I've been given an earful for the incident with Katsu and need to behave. If you were to accompany me on the search, however, it should serve to quell some of the complaints. So, will you come and find Princess Sato with me? Thank you. We make for Zojoji Temple. We'll take your horse, yes? It's been a while since we rode together. Let's go. Being here with you, the two of us together, reminds me of the last time we rode together. Before the Satsuma-Choshu alliance and the fall of the shogunate. It seems so long ago. How old? It's usually more quiet here. Dear me, this is really unexpected. Sorry, but...
my men.
It's over, I see. The ones causing a disturbance. What manner of people were they? Is that so? But thieves or no, if the Tokugawa still ruled with authority, they wouldn't have thought to defile this temple. The people of Edo don't look favorably upon the shogunate, and we can hardly feign surprise. In the name of maintaining order, for long years, the shogunate has wrung the common folk of coin, hoarding wealth and power. All's well if peace can be preserved in that way. And in that way, the Tokugawa managed to rule for over 200 years. But look at them now. They've been defeated and cornered, and turned into enemies of the throne. Nothing lasts forever. You're too kind. Well, I suppose we should look for Princess Sato. She'll be somewhere within the grounds. I did say this wasn't the first time, did I not? I shall explain everything once we find her. This little kitty is cute indeed, but not as cute as my Princess Sato. You do know what Princess Sato looks like, don't you? She is unlike any other, indeed. She is beautiful beyond compare. So that's where you've been hiding. There you are, Princess Sato. Just as I thought. You were curious how I knew where she'd be. This is where my husband was laid to rest, you see. The shogun before the last, Lord Iesada Tokugawa. After his death, whenever I accomplished something, I would come here to offer a prayer. The clever girl that she is, Princess Sato understood this. And that's why she came here, ahead of me. Yes. Until you appeared in the inner chamber, I had spent many a night agonizing over what I should do. I've come to believe that I was destined to write that letter. That the heavens themselves gave that task to me. Someone with ties to both Satsuma and the shogunate. You too must fulfill your own destiny. Whatever path you choose, know that I have faith in you. Come now, let's dispense with the deference. If you've banished your doubts, that is all the things I need. Well, let's head back, the three of us. I expect everyone will be worried. Now that Princess Sato is home safe and sound, there is something that bears repeating. All of my hopes and resolve, I've committed to the letter. Please see that it serves its purpose, not only for the sake of Edo, but all of Japan. Go then. I shall be praying for your success.
Ah, it's you. I've already heard the news from the Shinchogumi, but I was hoping you could fill me in on some of the details. Dependable as ever. Thank you. I'm sure Princess Atsuko herself has an even higher opinion of you. Now, we need to prepare a location for talks to take place. Saigo's saying he won't stop fighting until the shogunate has been ground to dust.
Oh, what's up, Fox? Long time, man.
He wants His Excellency dead, which is the one thing I will never consent to. First and foremost,
What you been getting up to?
for war would never let it go. If the shogun's life was in peril, it would mean a bloody fight to the bitter end. During the Forbidden Gate Rebellion, it was Saigo who decided to fight alongside the shogunate. Whatever he might say, he knows the shogun is a smart man. Which is why he's still vigilant. He's worried Tokugawa will find a way to commandeer the new administration. What? Is that really from her? Well, coming from Princess Atsuko, this might actually hit home. My friend, you've only gone and solved it. The main Satsuma force has set up camp in the Kanagawa post before they move on Edo. They've got British-made artillery and battleships. Saigo's bound to be there. Now, it won't be easy to get that letter to him. Can I count on you? Of course. I'll be waiting here in the meantime.
Ah, You're back.
Can I help you? Top notch! Ah, understood.
What is it? Allow me to thank you. I see. Very well then.
I'm listening.
Oh, I'm loving the game, man. Right now it's like one of my favorites, story-wise and fighting. Really interesting, actually. I'm loving this game right now. Looking forward to Stellar Blade, though. Looking forward to Stellar Blade.
Take care now.
All right, probably gonna end it right there. We got a pretty good, long playthrough in here. We got a main mission here before the dawn. We're gonna tackle that. I think we're close to the end game here, so the next let's play will probably be the final let's play, because I think we're close to the end here, because it's building a nation and before the dawn. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please drop a like, and if you want to consider subscribing to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe as well, man. Thank you guys for checking it out on this Sunday evening. Peace out.